Alright, so today, on this lovely Gaming Destruct channel, as you know, our last episode, we did our bus depot, was put installed. But I want to get more people using the bus lines, in the sense of getting that around. So, here's how I do have it on, is we're going to set it up in 3 portions. And I have this area here across the highway. Alright, so let's start here. Okay, so we're going to go this way then, is what I assume. Try to go every 2 blocks. Then we're going to kind of go across there. Then we're going to kind of where it'll take the highway a little bit. And I take it over to there. Then we're going to kind of go over to the edge over there. Then, as we kind of get this bus stops, it should go every 2 stops. We could put one there, but I don't think it'd be wise. And then we'll fill up that portion there. Then what we're going to do is then we're going to have one that's going to go the opposite direction. Not really truly opposite, but it's going to go from here. It's going to follow that line there, but it's going to come down to here. Then we're going to get our going up to there. Then we're going to go up the next 2 stops. Then we're going to kind of go up to there. Oops. I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to put one way down here at the other end. And I'm going to put one there. It may not be used all that well. I'm going to add a stop there. And then we're going to go fully, completely finish it. So there's our second full line. I think that first one is basics. We're also going to have to get ourselves some more power here soon, eventually, but not at the moment. Let's see, let's just start our stop over here. We'll go down to down to here. Allowing them to take different lines does help. This one's going to be more distant than the normal lines that we have. Oops, let's get this up there. And then stop there. And go there. Add a stop there. And then we're going to go and fully finish and complete that line there. That kind of gives us a little bit of some lines. We're definitely going to need to expand our power first off, because we don't have much in the way of power. And so if I can kind of get our power up and running a little bit ahead than what normally needs to be done, we'll put a we'll just put 3 down there to start our power usage. We're going to start adding a little bit of that right near the highway and stuff. Not too bad. What I kind of want to do is, before we officially, because we're going to disconnect some of these connections, because what we're going to do now eventually is have, once we get our highway, 2-lane highway, we're going to have it kind of go up and over. And we're going to kind of change the interchange over here once we're able to get our next tile, if we can. I don't know if we can or not. So let's see. No, we can't. I spent it all the way down there, remember? You guys remember that? That's where I spent it all, so I kind of want to expand. You know what? Let's do this. let's go up here. Let's go 10 units forward. And then we're going to go all the way down here. 10 units. And then we'll fill that portion in. And then we're going to close that portion off. If you guys do have any name suggestions for this city, right now I'm just doing this Game On City, but you guys figure out what you guys want to call it. I've been thinking of that. We're also going to start districts soon, but first we do need to do one policy. I always like to do this, giving them free smoke detection action. I'm going to get that. We're going to restart my computer eventually. I'll have to do that. I want to get the planning for this done. I do want to add in another road going down through there. Might mess with our bus lines a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. Then we're going to kind of go up 10 more units. We're going to go all the way down here. There we go. Let's go one more. I'm kind of doing foolproofing planning ahead a little bit, because we do need some. Now this is gonna be the main city, so don't worry. There'll be curves, there'll be stuff like that throughout this city. Just right now, it's going to be more mainly the main bulk of the city. And I'm kind of full. Whoa, okay, let's just go this full. Put on that way a little longer. And then we'll fully place that. Yeah, it's not accurate on the way where the things are going, but I'm not caring right at the moment. I'd like to keep it somewhat gritty. Because it's very hard to tell. Okay, so we're gonna. So this up here is gonna be one district. We're gonna play with districts around here soon. Guys will start be able to every episode. You guys, I will pick a name from the comments. If there is any. I will pick a city name or a district name in there, and kind of get our districts going. Because I do want to put a little bit of some heavy, not a heavy traffic town, but put old town policy on certain things. And I think that should be good enough. Let's get a little bit more of this power situation here. Because we do need some more power. There ain't enough money. What? Are you serious? I'm definitely going to add a little bit here. In the sense of that. Let's get ourselves a little bit some more. Let's start zoning a little bit, but we're not quite there to zone. Where is this road here? Is going to start expanding out this way. Then we're going to kind of get our residential in here. We're a little bit. Spend not too much. Let's get ourselves another large row of commercial. I'm going to do commercial here. The commercial along that outside brim over here. And then I'm going to do one more set full row of, I'm going to do a small little bit of commercial in there, there, and there. We'll fully get in there. We did expand enough, but we might need to expand to get us a little bit more power eventually. Oh yeah, duh. We don't have water down here. We also need to get water for them too, so I'm gonna expand this a little bit here. Just enough so that we can get a little bit more industry in here. And then we can get our water pipes in. Alright, then we're going to kind of come. Let's go over here and see if we need to. Yep, we're going to have to. So we'll do it down almost every other road. But I'm not going to do it down the road. I'm going to do it down the middle of that line. So let's go down to here. We will kind of foolproofing the how can I put it this way? Foolproofing the water pipes down here. But also keep forgetting that we can speed things up. I always forget that. I'm not playing the Xbox One edition, of course. We're definitely going to... So we can have a little bit more ins and outs of the city. There we go. That's going to allow us to have some connections up there and throughout the city. This will get eventually get changed into a elevated highway, but for now it's just going to be sitting like that because there's really no way we can check on how our fire coverage is doing, or health coverage I should say. Our fire coverage, not doing too terrible. We do have enough to get this small little one. I'm going to kind of build it over here a little bit, just to give us that little extra fire coverage. Our police coverage is not that bad, but I do want to add our police Koban. That's a small police station, so it does kind of help in fighting crime down here, so it's kind of build one of those. We're also going to build one of those as well, just to kind of give them a little bit of service. Our fire coverage isn't that great, but with the smoke detectors it does help a little bit to prevent fires. So we'll get that eventually. I'd like to get this one, the SimCity Fire Station. I love the SimCity buildings. I just don't love the game itself. I could take out a loan, but I'm not going to because I feel like taking out a loan might disrupt things, but I'm going to check my taxes, my budget. I'm going to budget up a little bit of the day and night stuff, not too much of the budget increase, just to give us a little bit of increase on our power budget so that we don't have any power problems in the near future. Let's get ourselves once we get this sim station, I'm going to kind of build it down here. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's do it over here. Let's build one over here for our firing station needs. Kind of using this station down here a lot. Our city's coming nicely, pretty well, and pretty big. Looks like we got some demand for for a while. It does help that a little bit. Let's start working on our, when do we get our next, busy town? We get at 6,000 people. I think we can make it. So what I'm going to do is, because I do have the highways available for me, I'm going to, people are going to like this, trust me, but they're not going to like what I'm doing after I get done with you. So, what I want to do is let's get our 3-lane highway elevated. Right now we can, nobody's going to be able to get in or out of the city right at the moment. But surely, eventually they will, because I'm altering this to change a little bit. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go straight head on into the city. Now, it does look like that it's crooked a little bit. Let's just check to make sure. Let's go in deeper a little bit and nope, X. Yeah, it's gone in. I think it's gone in. No, it's going in right. Okay. Because what I'm doing is we're going to build kind of like on and off ramps. And I'm taking this idea from a YouTuber I like to watch. Kind of doing elevation, but we're going to kind of... People aren't going to like this too much. But I'm going to do this up until we get down there. Yeah, it's crooked off a little bit, but that's alright. That's alright. Because what we're going to do now is I want to kind of have the highway... And then all I'm going to do is finally have the highway finished from over here. And then we're going to have it. Now, we do need to rotate all this because I did... It put this going in the wrong direction anyway. So let's kind of keep going with... If I can kind of... You know what, let's exit out again. And exit enough so that I can... Yep. And then I kind of want to do the same thing down here. But I kind of want to... How is this space already occupied? What I want to do is let's freeform this a little bit to kind of get it into close. Just to kind of... Actually, let's do this a little different. Let's cut this part out here a little bit. Let's take our more regular two-laned. I kind of want to see if we can kind of get this straight a little bit with the highway. And because what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the off ramps, the on ramps. This here doesn't need to have the... Whoops, not curve. We need to... Okay, what we do need to do is let's get our... Healthcare is going to need to get in somewhere. We need to get some more healthcare. Let's use our wonderful, lovely Pokemon Center. Always good job for healthcare. Space is already occupied, so it's over there. There, let's do that. Let's get ourselves our extra fire department. I think we should... You know what? Let's destroy that one. I'm gonna put you over here. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea to have that there instead of having like this large thing there. But I want to build a second one over here just because I can. Because we do need it down there. It's a lot like we need a lot of it down there. So let's... It's gonna want me to curve it, but space is already occupied. So I might need to extend this a little bit. And we gotta extend it all the way down that way. I know, guys, it's probably boring to you, but we gotta get this done. I told you, I said I'm gonna keep 95% of this on the channel. Yeah, let's keep moving. I tried to keep getting it as close as we can. Let's see if we can freeform this a little bit. And then let's see if we can continue to keep going. Are you serious? And then we're going to try and get this all the way down to there as much as we can. Freeforming the highway a little bit just does help a little bit. And this is where the highway is going to end here on this note for right now. You know what? Let's do this. Too short. Nope. Okay. So here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do it this way. And then oh, okay, so that means we're gonna have to bring the slope down a little bit on this. Slightly. So what we're gonna have to do is, because of the slope, the height of it, where's our highway at? What I do need to do is we're just gonna go page down slightly. We do it there, and then we'll continue up to that point, and then let's turn the thank you. And then let's go back over to our highway. Actually, let's do it this way a different way. I have something else in mind. Let's bring our highway down to there. There, if we can. Foot's kind of going to sleep there. Let's definitely take this down even further. I think we should go is have it come down to this road here. But we're going to have it kind of do basically what I want it to do. Is we're going to have it connect to, have it cross very little, slightly, and then we're going to have it come down. But we do need to, yes, I know we need power. I'm just going to connect this real quick. Whoops. Connect that real quick. To help with this power problem, let's get ourselves a little, because there's a lot of availability-ness, but we just need, okay, we need to find, hold on, let's go find, where's our, whatchamacallit, wind turbines. But for water. I do want to put a second one down there. Just having that there is going to help with our availability for power right now. And we do need to get our road highway finished because we don't have any way of getting people down into the city. Into the city, so now I want to turn off a road grid, road length. I want to turn off also the grid locking because we don't want it. Why can't it go there? I don't know. I don't know. That's really strange. Let's try and... then we'll do the same going, hoping that we can see it's snapping to that point and I don't want it to snap. So I have to do it that way. And then rotate it. So that's our way in and out of the city for right now. Let's get ourselves our electricity. How's our electricity doing? It's doing not too bad. We do need to find our we do have our garbage automatizer out there, but we're going to need to get... oh, health is really bad. So let's get ourselves a cemetery. I'm going to put a cemetery out here. If we can. That's going to definitely help. And we need to get ourselves a second garbage dump. But I think that facility is full. And I don't think... do we have our garbage automatizer? We don't. So in order to get one of those, we need 54,000. So here's what I persist that we do. Is I can take out this $60,000 loan to get ourselves a garbage automatizer, because we do need it, and I think it's going to be a lot more efficient to have that garbage automatizer rather than not having it. So let's get one of those. How long is that? It's going to take about 260 weeks at a 10% interest. So that's not too bad. Having a smaller plan does help. It also does help to collect our garbage a lot easier. It's empty to another facility here. Our electricity power should go down a little bit with our incinerate automatizer. Oh, but that's linked. Bridging the gap between the two isn't what I really want to do. So I do want to use, since I don't want to, I would rather use a power line to connect this, bridging the gap between the availability-ness of people trying to get access to power right now, so if we can bridge that gap right now, that should help. They do have to go all the way down there. We're going to kind of work our way in the way of people can get off. They can't get... oh yeah. We're also going to need to create is a... let's turn on grids and road line guidelines. I do kind of want to... We have a way to get up there and a way to get... I think going about at a 53-degree angle. And then a little too steep. Space is already occupied. Lord, this is going to be a tough thing because then we can get more people to come in. If we go back a little ways and then I think that should be good enough. That should be good enough. At least we can still get into this city. It's the highway's off a little bit off. I think we can probably fix that if we... That looks a lot better. And then we can just... we switch all these roads back that way. Whoops. Made a boo-boo. Okay, there we go. So now what I want to do is we're going to create a highway ramps that are, we're going to start with having one right near the industrial area. So we're going to kind of go there. We're going to whoops. Kind of keep it at about a 90 degrees. Try to see if we can keep it about 90. You know what? Let's do this a little differently. Let's take our road, and I'm kind of really thinking here, and it's just really... I'm going to go about 10 units that way a little bit. I'm going to go page up. Then we'll do the same distance going the other way. No, we don't want it to connect quite just yet. Okay. Now we want to kind of create an angle a little bit. Let's use the... let's create the angle enough so that we can... I think the distance is just way too short. Yeah, see, I have that perfectly lined up. Maybe let's... hold on. Maybe we do this. Maybe we... let's cut that out of there. Let's bring that in a little bit closer. We'll page up. We're just gonna go page up just enough to where... and then we... try to see if we can do a quick rotate onto the highway here. Just kind of do something like that. I don't want it to be like... it doesn't need to be neat or anything. And then we can go page... actually, let's go page down a little bit. I don't want it to be touching that area. I kind of want to keep it about 180 and then just... Spice is already occupying what? Okay, we'll have to do it that way then. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. I have to. Unless we can... hold on. Unless we can bring it from over here. Somehow. Somehow if we can do it like that. I'm not the best at building roads, trust me. Don't want to see me... you're seeing me build roads and they're not that nice. These roads are two different heights, so we're gonna have to, plan to see if we can get it down to... let's see if we can try to get it down in... because I don't want it to be there, I want it to be able to... see, it's saying space is already occupied, so we might have to see what's occupying. So we're gonna have to relocate you, I'm sorry. Relocate you. Those don't need to be... let's try this again. Okay, let's try to go out as far as we can to a point. And it's saying space is already occupied. So I'm wondering if we can page up, page up. Because the slope is too steep. And then we just connect it somehow. And then, actually, what we can do is let's relocate. Let's do some relocation of you over here because I feel like that we need to move it. We have to. We need some more residential here, but we're going to get our first on-ramp here. Okay. We're gonna go 2-lane. Let's upgrade this to 2-lane road there. And let's also do the same down there as well. And we're just gonna relocate that. We're gonna all I did was just we rotated that. So that's going off nicely. Oh, that's going on. Oh, but that's a national road, duh. Okay. That's why. There we go. Okay, so let's actually see. I'm gonna have to switch with that. So that gets us a double lane to get off, and they can turn any way they need to. So that way that trucks can go that way. And we have another way to get off over here right now. But for right now, let's get ourselves some more residential. Let's fill in some more residents down over here. Let's add a little bit of commercial in those exact areas. We're going to add a little bit down in over here. Let's fill in some more residential because we have a large demand for it. So let's just do this. Let's just take this whole entire marquee tool and let's just fill it in. Up to basically about that point there. And then we can place that down in there just to have a little row of that. Should kind of help get our problem. There's a lot of garbage issues. Operating normally 51. Wait, where's our, how are we, do you know? Cleaning more efficient to eliminate waste, literally turning it into gas. Processing rate, garbage trucks in use, 2 of 26. I want to turn you off for now. Go clean up the city. Yeah, multiple problems. We need you guys to go clean the city. There's some garbage issues, so I figure let's go have them clean the city. Oh, how much do we have for another garbage automatizer? We can get a second one. I do want to get a second one. I don't want to build it on the other side of this. I think having 2 of them is not too bad. It was 66% full. Let's turn it back on and empty it. Continue emptying. Empty it. Why not? We got some people going out there to go collect the garbage out there, I hope. Let's check up on our water source. Check up on our electricity power. Electricity is doing pretty well. Despite our troubles. Let's check up on our police. I think let's get a police station down over here. Check up on our healthcare. I think let's go for a Sims healthcare down here. Get them a little bit of some extra additional healthcare. I think it's smart to have a couple of things of healthcare down there. Check up on our education here. Elementary is doing fine. Our high school eligibility is a lot of people to be able to go to high school. But let's build a little bit of ant farms down here to give them a little bit of opportunity to come to school. Having a little bit down there helps on building, and that's why I love this thing. Second one there, just to kind of get a little bit of head coverage and help with our education a little bit down here. I think having that as well suited. The reason why I gave that thing here is to allow for helping us getting around and getting things moving and going. We're getting really close. We're getting really close to that 6,000. Empty. We're gonna turn you off. I think we're gonna turn you off for a little bit. What's your problem? Whoa. Not enough workers. I just gave you guys enough workers. Do we have subways? Well, I'm sorry. No, we don't. We do not have metro. We do not have trains. Nor shipments. But that one. Metro. We need 85,000 people to have a metro station, so. So let's get ourselves another. Get ourselves some buses down over here. So we're gonna get one to start there. We're gonna go. I'm gonna say maybe somewhere right about there. We're gonna go there. We'll go there. We're gonna kind of go there. Put one there. Put one there. Put one down there. Put one down in that area. And that one there. Actually, no, let's actually cancel. Let's move that over to that area. Then come back out this way. So that now is officially fully semi-routed. It's kind of going around this a little bit, but I want to add another one that's going to go the opposite. That's going to go there, but it's going to go more down the center line. It's going to go down this middle here. And what it is actually it's going to go down the middle, and it's actually going to go touch some. It's going to go and touch the about to there, to there. Then we're going to go there, and I think I'm going to end it for there about today after I get this fully set and stopped going. And I think that's what we will, I think that should be good enough. Should allow our guests to get around more freely, more as the way they choose. So I hope you guys did enjoy this lovely episode. We will see you guys in the next episode. But please do remember, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'm not going to ask this for too much. You're loyal. You're going to stay here for a while. You like my content. Just please subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. Please do like this video if you truly did like the content that you did receive. Please also do like the also please do remember to watch some of the videos that you watch on YouTube. If you don't like the content, or you don't like that YouTuber, or you do like some of their content but don't like all of it, remember to watch it for about, like, maybe 5 minutes. Maybe. It just gives them a little bit of some money, gives them help on their channel a little bit. But I think the last thing I'm going to do before I say is, let us have our busy town. Busy town. Got all our roads. So since I do got this busy town, I want to do this quick before we do sign off. Why can't I upgrade to this type? The upgrade cannot be upgraded from existing road type. Choose another type. It is. Okay. Now what? I think it already does that, but I think if we do this a little bit just to kind of help out around over here. So I'm going to kind of go along the line here and just upgrade this road a little bit, just enough to where these guys are going to be much appreciated for it. Actually, let's do a right here. I'm going to do one right before it. A turning lane to get up onto the highway there. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Please remember to, as I said, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys later. Whoa. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I kind of meant to do that in that sense. So, alright. So I hope you guys did enjoy this, lovely, thing. I'll see you guys later.